While visiting Crawford Road in Yorktown, VA, a location infamous for its eerie reputation, a woman and her friend snapped a photo. Later, when she showed the images to her son, he noticed something terrifying. If you look closely, a light-colored shirt appears to the right of a woman walking away. Confused, the woman recalled that her friend had deliberately walked out alone as a joke, confidently insisting that nothing would happen. But as it turns out, she wasn't alone. This chilling discovery raises the question, who or what was standing there? A hiker was filming a car being towed from a ravine, unaware that he had captured something truly terrifying.
Go.
As the car was lifted, a pale, long-fingered hand was seen throwing an object from the back seat. When authorities later examined the car, they found it completely empty, with no signs of anyone having been inside. The footage left many unsettled, raising chilling questions about what or who could have been in that car. A woman was enjoying a quiet walk in Red Rock Canyon when she noticed something strange.
I'm walking on this boardwalk. There's this little girl following me, but she don't got nobody with her. And ain't nobody around. The fuck?
A little girl silently following her. At first she assumed the child was lost, but there was something unsettling about her. The girl kept her distance, never speaking or crying for help. Then, in the blink of an eye, she was gone. One viewer commented, "She vanished when you turned the corner. How is that even possible?" Another pointed out, "Her eyes looked pitch black when I zoomed in." Some believe the girl might have been a ghost, perhaps tied to the area's dark history. Others suggest it could have been something far more dangerous, like a trap. The woman quickly left after the child vanished, feeling more and more uneasy. While picking berries in the forest, these two girls encountered a woman.
I pay for this park, and I don't like to see people wrecking it.
We're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere.
Oh my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
The situation quickly escalated when the woman disagreed with them picking just a small branch from the bushes.
Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to two young girls, getting
Young
mad
girls,
at them for
yeah,
picking
you're acting
berries.
like 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I'm saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
I'm
It's
sorry,
not the bush.
is
It's
it
literally
affecting
it's a
you
tiny
personally?
branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that is the fucking rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
Go
to come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you want to use language like that.
Oh, why don't you go back to where you came from, you fucking colonizer?
While it's important not to harm nature, she definitely overreacted in this case.
Are you First Nations?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then don't call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
Whoa,
European.
where did you
Those
come
with-
from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious. Where'd you
U.S.
U.S.?
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're not
so
even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born
My
here, and you're
grandparents
telling me to
were?
go
Doesn't
back
matter,
to
you're
where I'm
telling us to
from.
go
Your
back to-
grandparents weren't either. That's the thing. Were your grandparents born here? No.
Look, she's smiling. She wants to
I
get a reaction
know.
out of us.
This is so
Yeah,
hilarious.
and I am getting a reaction out of you too,
Yeah,
aren't I?
oh my god, I'm so sorry that you're not
Start with it.
Thankfully, the woman eventually left, allowing them to continue picking berries. A man was cycling around Lake Tahoe, capturing the stunning views on camera, when he noticed a dark figure out of the corner of his eye. Thankfully, he managed to film a brief moment of the creature before quickly cycling away. The figure appeared tall and hairy. At first glance, it looked like a gorilla, but a closer inspection revealed features more aligned with Bigfoot. Since gorillas don't inhabit the Lake Tahoe area, this sighting adds to the eerie credibility of the region's history of Bigfoot encounters. What makes the video even more chilling is that the cyclist was on a bike. Had the creature decided to approach, the situation could have turned terrifying. A man was hiking through the woods when he took a selfie. Later, as he reviewed the photo, something about it left him feeling uneasy. The image seemed to show two versions of himself, one in the present and another eerily from the future. In the second figure, a faintly glowing cigarette appeared in his hand, even though he hadn't lit one at the time. He uploaded the photo online and it quickly sparked debate. Skeptics suggested it was a double exposure, but others pointed out that this flaw typically occurs with older cameras, not modern smartphones. As the discussion grew, a chilling theory emerged. The man might have unknowingly captured something more than just a glitch, perhaps a dark passenger, a shadow version of himself that exists unseen. Could the photo have captured something beyond explanation? For centuries, a giant egg-shaped rock had stood as a natural marvel, smooth, polished, and towering about 10 feet above the ground. Locals admired its beauty, thinking of it as just another geological wonder. That is, until an earthquake changed everything. Shortly after, a group of hikers went to visit the rock and made an astonishing discovery. A hidden stone door had cracked open, revealing a secret chamber inside the rock. The craftsmanship was so flawless that no one had ever suspected the door was there. Intrigued, the villagers set up ladders to climb and peer inside. What they found was an empty chamber, void of inscriptions, markings, or artifacts. It seemed untouched, its purpose and origin remaining a mystery to this day. Two young people were exploring a wooded area when they came across an eerie-looking house. They noticed strange movements inside and decided to film from a distance.
What the f is that?
And it could be part of the fan, but it would be going the same amount of time. It's different times each time. What the
There's different durations. No.
The fact that I saw that in the corner of my eye,
What the?
it's actually f***ing creepy.
I thought you were just
No,
playing with it.
no.
What the? Seriously, what the f is that?
Stay.
Nah.
A few seconds into the video, a large shadow quickly passed by the window. They continued recording, only for the shadow to appear again. This time, it didn't resemble the shape of a person. Confused and frightened, the two shared the video online, hoping someone could shed light on what they had captured. About 10 years ago, a Reddit user and her girlfriend decided to visit an old gold town cemetery with a haunted reputation. They hiked up the cemetery, took a few photos, and spent some time exploring. After a while, they decided to leave, but as they descended, they suddenly heard rocks being thrown at them, though they couldn't figure out where it was coming from. When they checked the selfie they had taken earlier, they noticed something strange. A face appeared on the right side. At first, they thought it might be an exposure issue from moving their heads, but the face was angled in the opposite direction and appeared to be smiling. The girls were terrified by the eerie image, convinced something paranormal was at play. A family was enjoying a quiet night in their cabin in the remote woods when they were suddenly disturbed by strange sounds coming from the trees. As they investigated, they spotted something unsettling.
Oh, there you go. Look over the side and see. There you go. We got something down here. All the way over. Nothing there. Probably the raccoons, because they live underneath us, right? I think they live underneath it. Over this side. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. Wow, no. No kitty. Oh, well.
Oh, it is a cougar, Dad?
No, it's
It is a cougar.
Holy shit. Oh, yes.
A full-grown mountain lion, just feet away, hiding behind the bushes. Despite being so close, the lion didn't make a move and eventually disappeared into the woods, leaving the family feeling wary and on edge about their surroundings. On the morning of October 28, 2022, a driver in the UK cruises down an empty dark road at 5 a.m. As the headlights shine ahead, they suddenly notice this: a strange figure standing right in the middle of the road. The figure doesn't move or react to the approaching car, remaining completely still. When the driver glanced back, they saw no one nearby. Some speculate that this could be the spirit of someone who perished in a road accident, trapped in that moment, but its true nature remains unknown. While driving down an empty road at night, two men noticed something strange. A tall, slim figure crouched by the side of the road. The creature had a human-like posture, but was completely white, with no eyes, mouth, or any facial features. Later, they spotted another similar figure further down the road, but they were too shocked to capture it on camera. At first, they wondered if it might have been creepy dolls or statues set up to scare drivers, but they quickly ruled that out. They were certain they had seen it move. What was it? This young hiker was enjoying a day in nature, making an Instagram story, when he narrowly escaped a potentially deadly encounter.
Oh shit! Hey! Rah! Rah!
A baby mountain lion was chasing him. Thankfully, the hiker noticed it just in time and managed to scare the animal away. Bigfoot researcher Todd Neese shared details about a photograph taken on September 8, 2014 near Seaside, Oregon. The photo appeared to show a Sasquatch crossing a gravel road before disappearing into the forest. Neese learned about the image from a DMV clerk who mentioned that her friend had taken it. Though the photo was slightly blurry, Neese believed it to be genuine. The figure was seen leaning forward, moving from right to left, and vanished into the trees before the photographer could take another shot. Interestingly, this spot was only 5 miles from Neese's own Bigfoot encounter in 1993. The photographer, who sought neither fame nor money, had only shared the photo during a casual conversation, making it all sound more legit. Briscoe, a solo photographer, travels to eerie places to document their haunting beauty. In one video, viewers noticed unsettling details. Early in the footage, distant screams can be heard. Later, eyes appear to follow him through the video. Toward the end, as he flees a house, his camera captures something chilling. When replayed in slow motion, someone is seen staring at him from a window. Fortunately, he managed to run off just in time before things could take a dangerous turn. A group of friends went hiking in a secluded area, hoping to have a fun night. They took a picture to capture their adventure, but when looking through them later, one photo stood out in the worst way. In the image, a pale figure with an eerie face is seen standing behind the group on the left side. None of them remember seeing anyone there at the time. The person who posted the picture said they only noticed the mysterious figure much later. Was this an actual person who somehow went unnoticed, or did something paranormal photobomb their picture? 3 young women were stranded in a remote forest waiting for a ride home. One of them stepped away to search for her father's truck when she suddenly heard his voice calling from the woods. At first she thought he had arrived, but something about the voice felt off. It sounded exactly like him, yet he was nowhere in sight. The voice kept calling her name, drawing her deeper into the trees.
Where's his car? Yeah, what is he talking about bridge? I don't know, maybe he's all like, oh yeah.
She hesitated, an overwhelming sense of unease washing over her.
I literally don't know how to justify this. Well, I don't want to head towards someone that's not your father. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
He did say my by my nickname, Lolo.
Yell again.
Dad?
Where is he down there?
Why do you want us to walk to the bridge?
Where is he?
Where are you?
You down there?
Moments later, her father's truck finally appeared on the road. When he arrived, he seemed confused. He hadn't called her name at all, he had just gotten there. The girls were shaken, wondering if something paranormal had been mimicking his voice to lure them into the woods. Xander Budnick, a popular YouTuber known for his survival content, set off on a solo camping trip in the wilderness. The day started off smoothly, with Xander hiking and setting up his campsite. But as night fell, the weather took a turn for the worse, with storms, lightning, and thunder rolling in. As he tried to sleep, Xander suddenly heard a strange whining sound nearby. It sounded eerily like the cry of a baby. Concerned, he wondered what it could be, but luckily the sounds remained distant and nothing further occurred. While exploring a cemetery late at night, Reddit user PinkCloud8311 accidentally captured something terrifying.
Oh, it's just so blurry.
In the beginning of the clip, and again toward the end, eerie voices can be heard in the background. The first few seconds contain a faint sound that, when listened to carefully, seems like whispers or distant murmuring. As the clip progresses, a louder, more distinct voice emerges, intensifying the unsettling atmosphere. The uploader suggests these voices could be an example of electronic voice phenomena, EVP, believed by some to be paranormal in nature. So, was this truly something paranormal or just an eerie coincidence? While taking family photos in nature, something unexpected and terrifying happened. A snake suddenly lunged at a woman. The family's dog, sensing danger, jumped in to protect her and attacked the snake. The uploader mentioned that tragically both the dog and the snake lost their lives in the struggle. What was meant to be a simple hiking memory turned into a heartbreaking and unforgettable moment. Lucas, a YouTuber known for his biking adventures, set out with his nephew Kevin to explore a scenic trail. The day started off well, but as the sun dipped below the horizon, the atmosphere shifted. While searching for a campsite, they stumbled upon something unsettling.
Some sardines, young man. Anyway, we can find some dry firewood. That would be kind of nice.
Yeah. Wonder what your parents must think of you doing all this crazy shit. Dude, you're fucking with me. Alright. Alright. I am not fucking camping anymore.
A ritualistic setup on the ground, marked with strange symbols and bizarre items.
Dude, alright, dude. I know I say I fuck with the satanic shit, but it's a fucking joke. I'm not fucking serious, man. Dude, I don't want to fucking camp. I don't want to fucking camp anymore.
Yeah, but there's nothing we can camp.
Dude.
This doesn't have to, like, we can camp fine. There's nothing out here to get you.
Yeah, then what the fuck was that noise, huh?
Just take a look.
Dude, you need to calm your fucking tits. I know this is my last fucking night.
How about take it down a notch?
Dude.
And we enjoy the night, you know?
Yeah, enjoy the fucking night with...
You know what? Hey. Oh.
Dude, Lucas. All right, yo, chill. You're joking, right? You're joking.
No, just chill. Just take it down a notch. There's nothing out here, like, to get you. I mean,
You're a fucking bitch, man. You're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole. I'm fucking done.
The discovery sent a chill through Kevin, who began to panic. Lucas brushed it off as harmless and urged Kevin to relax. But Kevin's fear quickly turned to anger as he stormed off, leaving Lucas behind. To this day, no one knows what happened that night, as Lucas has not shared any updates. What could have made him so angry and caused him to run off into the forest? Calvin and his nephew Jacob, experienced explorers, ventured into a mysterious cave they initially couldn't access.
Okay, I think I can loosen this by breaking it.
Often, there are caves under the earth which have no entrance. However, they sometimes run very shallow near the earth's surface. It is at these places that surface bumps will often appear and can be seen from above. These are good locations to try to dig open a cave entrance.
After assessing the area, Calvin managed to create a narrow entrance through the basalt rock.
This basalt is really hard on the hands too, so I'll be bleeding. That does move it. We don't have it free yet though. This is a good sharp edge. I'm going to use it to sort of chisel through here. Maybe this side. Yep. It's certainly easier than being in a cave.
Yeah, it's just bouncing. Try to lift that piece off.
I'm just trying to get enough of a crack there to break. This lava is like 4 feet thick, so it's never easy. See if I can get it loose. I can get a wedge in there. Yeah, that's going to be the one. Okay, one out. Cool.
Entering the cave, he faced immediate challenges. The space was muddy and cramped, forcing him to move backward.
Seems to drop down the hill. As I come in here, it seems to go straight and that way down the hill, which you can see from above the ground. We can watch the bubbles. Sometimes you can see where these caves like to go. It's actually warmer in the cave than it is outside. So Jacob's out there freezing, waiting for me for safety. It's warmer in here. It's got a little bit of thermal heating, so it's like 50 degrees, maybe 45. Oh. Outside it's like 35. It stays pretty low and it dives really steep, obviously, so I can't turn around. I've got to back in.
That is the passage, though.
It is the passage. Yeah, that's it. There's no other way. It gets really low. I can totally go down here, but I know how far it goes. That's the deal, Jacob. We know exactly where it goes and what it does. But the spiders are wintering over in here, and there are several of them. So I'm just gonna go slow. I'm still debating whether I want to cram myself down there.
I'm gonna find an emotional support hole.
Ah! Freaking ceiling moving.
The entrance was infested with Harvest Man spiders, adding discomfort. As he crawled deeper, the cave became increasingly claustrophobic, with sharp walls and tight spaces limiting movement.
Oh, this is not what I want. Hey, Jacob, I can feel them tickling my back. Clothes bunch up and then they fall on my back. I'm backing underneath this knuckle. This is very low for me, but I know I can do it. Going out will be easier because I don't have to back up the whole way like I do right now.
Calvin persisted despite the growing unease, but eventually realized the dangers of continuing alone.
It won't be as good down here, but it's okay. I don't want to get completely inundated with spiders, of course. I mean, it's the inevitable conclusion of what I am doing, but they're all over. They're raining down on me now. Can you see them? Hopefully Hopefully you can see that, but they are kind of everywhere. Oh, I think I'm gonna get out of this pit. See them coming up on the walls? Oh boy.
Prioritizing safety, he decided to retreat. While exploring the forest late at night, a group of men spotted something strange near a tree. As they moved closer to investigate, the figure suddenly flew into the air. Now, some viewers believe the object wasn't paranormal at all. Instead, they suggest it could have been lifted by someone nearby using a fishing line. The uncertainty comes from the lack of scale. The clip doesn't clearly show the tree size, making it difficult to confirm or debunk the theory. So was this truly something otherworldly or just an elaborate setup? At least, for once, no one ran away. While enjoying the peaceful outdoors, a hiker suddenly found himself being stalked by a massive black bear.
Shit. Whoa! I'm about 400 meters from camp. Whoa! Get! Oh boy. Whoa! Go! Go away! Go!
The bear was closing in, but the hiker remained calm, maintaining eye contact while slowly backing away. Armed with a stick, he shouted at the bear.
Almost time to drop the camera and run. Well, not run. Whoa! 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 Get! Ah! Go! Get!
The video cuts off before we find out what happened next, leaving us wondering if he made it out safely. While digging a well just 2 feet below the ground, a farming family in the Philippines uncovered something unusual: a large pile of turtles stacked on top of each other. Initially, they were shocked by the strange sight, but experts explained that this is a common turtle behavior known as brumation. During winter, turtles burrow into the earth and enter a hibernation-like state, conserving energy while remaining semi-conscious. How would you react if you stumbled upon something like this? An adventurous vlogger was exploring the middle of the woods, filming an abandoned house, when he accidentally captured something strange. As he panned the camera, a humanoid figure briefly appeared in the window, seemingly out of nowhere. At the time, the vlogger didn't notice it, but when he reviewed the footage later, it became clear that the figure had human-like features. What made the discovery even more unsettling was the location, deep in the woods, far from civilization. No one should have been there. While driving at night and testing a light bar, 2 brothers encountered something unsettling. A shadowy figure appeared crossing the road. The mysterious sighting sparked debate. Was it a ghostly apparition or simply a deer? The potato quality footage makes it difficult to determine exactly what they saw that night. A hiker was driving in St. Lucia when he saw something odd laying on the side of the road, so he decided to record it. The footage shows a strange, giant creature laying by the roadside. The creature's body seems deformed, and it lacks visible eyes, almost as if its head is missing entirely. Locals are unable to identify the creature, and some speculate that it could be the result of a failed scientific experiment. Allegedly, the creature escaped or was discarded, but it didn't survive for long, leaving its origin a complete mystery. While walking peacefully along a Brazilian beach, a couple stumbled upon something bizarre.
E olha o que a gente acha, tropeça.
Tinha só a ponta do dedo pra cima.
Tinha as 3 pontinhas do dedo pra cima. Aí a gente brincou falando, é uma mão humana. Aí batemos uma água.
Não é humano mesmo.
An object that looked like an alien-like hand buried in the sand. The long, thin, bony fingers appeared unnatural, giving it an eerie, otherworldly vibe. Cautiously, the couple picked it up and filmed the unsettling discovery. Though it could easily be a strange natural formation or an elaborate prank, its bizarre appearance sparked speculation that it might be a fragment of something extraterrestrial. What they did with it afterward remains unknown, leaving everyone wondering what it could have been. Late one night, a man decided to hike deep into the forest, only to encounter something truly horrifying.
What the fuck is that? What do you want? I'm ducking down, man.
In the distance, he spotted a woman perched on a tree branch. Before he could process what he was seeing, a loud, blood-curdling scream echoed through the trees. The eerie silence that followed made the encounter even more unsettling. What happened next remains a mystery. A hunter set up a trail camera in northwestern Pennsylvania and captured a mind-blowing image. He reported that this wasn't a one-time event, as he often spotted a tall, dark figure watching him from a distance, typically hidden behind trees or rocks. Determined to uncover what was lurking, the hunter set up multiple trail cameras in the area. The resulting photograph shows a large figure with features some believe resemble a primate. Unlike the usual blurry trail cam images, this one is surprisingly clear, showing the figure up close. This has sparked speculation that it could be evidence of Bigfoot, though some argue it might just be a bear. While out in nature, this person witnessed something terrifying. A wind turbine in California suffered a critical malfunction when its brakes failed. With strong winds driving it, the blades spun at dangerously high speeds. Surprisingly, they didn't fly off. Instead, the extreme overspeed triggered intense vibrations, slowly tearing the turbine apart. The incident highlights the importance of proper maintenance and fail-safe mechanisms to prevent catastrophic failures. Fortunately, no one was harmed this time. In 2016, a visitor captured footage near Little Round Top, Gettysburg, a famous battlefield known for its history and reported hauntings. The video shows a figure dressed in Civil War-era clothing, sitting in a position that looks like a soldier either preparing a weapon or observing the surroundings. The witness, who wasn't initially looking for paranormal activity, only noticed the figure after reviewing the footage. Little Round Top was a crucial site during the Battle of Gettysburg, and many believed the emotional weight of the area might contribute to paranormal occurrences. While I personally don't really see a figure in it, many others have. So take a look for yourself. Do you see a figure in the footage? A man in Saudi Arabia was hiking late at night when he encountered something unusual. A lizard, but with one major difference. It had no eyes. While research into eyeless lizards, like cave salamanders, offers some insight, this particular lizard seems different. Could this be a mutation, or is it an entirely different creature altogether? And for more chills, watch this next video.